For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone. As we wrap up the women's tennis season here, we've got sophomore Erin Walker and the senior from Richland, Washington, Brittany Reed. You guys just competed in a really prestigious event out in Southern California and fared very well, each of you advancing to the finals. And I know, Erin, you took home a couple of titles. Brittany, let me start with you. First of all, finishing up your college career amidst so many great players and so many great teams out there, in what was not a bad location, right? Give me a sense of that experience.
It was one of the most fun environments I've been able to play in all 4 years here. We just really enjoyed ourselves. We were able to play a lot of good girls, lots of good teams, and just great competition out there.
There were a lot of teams competing. You were in the independent college division because ACU, of course, is unattached here, not being able to compete as, for a title, a postseason title. But there were some of the very best teams in the nation. Pac-12 was out there as well, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Look, how about just competing against Erin as it so happened, because the two of you played so well, both in singles and doubles, you guys faced off against each other. Take us through the weird dynamics of people you care about and you're used to sparring with in practice and now having to play against them.
Yeah. Fortunately and unfortunately, I had to play teammates in both singles and doubles, and Erin was one of them, and she played very well, and she was able to take the match that day. So,
well, the good news is an ACU player was going to win, right? One way or the other. Erin, what was that like for you?
It was definitely weird, but it was just fun. We just made it light and just kind of like it was practice. We always play together anyways, so.
How about the strategy? Because each of you know each other so well. Are you trying to predict what the other's going to do, or are you trying to mix it up because you know that the other knows you?
Yeah, I guess in a way. I don't know. It was kind of, we're so used to each other's game that it was like kind of just a routine match or something. I don't know.
And then for you, Erin, as a sophomore now, I'll ask you what I asked Brittany. The chance to be out there in, I guess it had to have felt like a huge event with all the great teams out there.
Yeah, it definitely did. With everyone there and the media, it felt like a really big deal, but it was really fun.
And how about you wrapping up your second season? You've already had a lot of success. To end on a high note with a win in doubles and singles, what does it make you think about the next couple of years here?
I'm just hoping to keep doing well and just hopefully still have success in the future.
Well, let me ask you, Brittany, as you begin to wrap things up here, and I know you have some finals coming up here in the next little bit. It's been an amazing run for you. I think I counted up more than 80 doubles victories that you've had through the years. Take me through some of the doubles partners you've had, because you've played with some of the very best players to ever come through ACU over the last few years, I think.
Yeah, I've been able to play with a lot of great girls. Started with Laura Monjean, and then my sophomore year I played with Julia. We were able to, become the All-American my sophomore year and her senior year, and then last year I was able to play with
Casey.
Casey.
Yes.
Yeah, I played with Casey last year, and then Casey this year. Yeah, so it's been really fun.
Well, the two of you, of course, know each other so well. You've played together. As you think about where this program is headed in the future, as you say goodbye, maybe give us a sense for what you think this program can be in the next couple of years with players like Erin.
I think it's going to be great. I think they're going to bring a lot of good girls in now that we're D1, and I think Erin is going to be a great leader on the team next year, and she's just going to continue to improve, and she's going to make all the other girls better too, so it's going to be awesome.
Erin, maybe just a closing thought about what you've witnessed the last couple of years playing with Brittany and maybe the leadership you've seen in her.
I've been amazed by Brittany's leadership. She's just such a great role model, and I've just really looked up to her.
Well, congrats to both of you on a great season, and Brittany, to you specifically, on a terrific career. We've had a great time watching you play. The women's tennis team with a big weekend in Ojai in Southern California. They take home titles in doubles and singles, and now look forward to a busy summer and coming back this fall with Erin and the rest of the returning teams and the incoming players as well. For Brittany Reed and for Erin Walker, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.